we see the wild YouTuber in his natural habitat. He has cooked his meal upon the campfire with both cameras set up, and he is carefully making sure that the shot has the adequate amount of lens flare.
I've never been so happy to see trees and clouds. I love how you can just see Wheeler's ears sticking up there in the window.
I left from Eastern Oregon this morning with the intention of driving all the way back to Eugene in order to deal with the failure of my water system and the 3+ gallons of water now sloshing around somewhere inside my car. But after spending hours on the open highway reflecting upon the early end to my Eastern Oregon adventure, I realized that, water or not, I really want to be out here for one more night. Fortunately, my friend Jason, who has a little YouTube channel himself, happened to be rolling out this afternoon for some filming and camping. Sounds like a much nicer way to bring the trip to a close. I'm no longer in Eastern Oregon here, but up in the Cascades, and we're looking for a spot to camp.
Alright, so I know I said I was headed home, but since I ran into Jason and I was disappointed that my trip had been cut short, decided to go ahead and camp out one last night. We found a spot next to a lovely little lake here and got ourselves all set up, so we're going to cook some dinner and chill by the fire.
Mushrooms, we've got some asparagus, and I've got some bacon that I'm going to fry up into some bacon bits to add with the mushrooms and the asparagus. And then the steak, we're just going to throw it right over the coals of the fire and let it cook right on the coals. The rest of the stuff will cook right in my little cast iron skillet, my little 8-inch cast.
Alright, so while Jason is down there cooking a fancy meal of steak and mushrooms and asparagus on the fire, I'm kind of down to the very end of my groceries, and so I'm just kind of improvising. This is just based on whatever groceries I have left. I've got cheese, and I've got some ham. And I've got a little salsa. I think I'm going to put a little of that on there just to a little extra flavor and spice it up a bit. Alright, don't tell Chris Shantz, but we're going to call this the Venture Forward dinner.
Yeah, Jason's down there making me look bad.
starting to cool off a little bit.
Yeah,
actually, it feels pretty good.
Yeah, I had to put my sweatshirt on.
It was so hot in Eastern Oregon. This is such a relief. I can't begin to tell you.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to get out of the desert and
Yeah.
have a lake and everything right beside
Well,
you.
and trees, and not have the sun beating down on you at all moments.
Yeah. Well, I got a little dessert. You like Oreos?
Oreos are like my favorite.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was like,
Well, we've packed up camp quick this morning because the mosquitoes are voracious. We got everything into the rigs, and we're gonna go up someplace higher with a little bit of a view and away from the mosquitoes, hopefully.
No, that's too much for the forester. Fortunately, I found an alternate route that connects back up, and we're able to continue on our way.
Oh, that's some off-camber. right, so we finished the end of this little excursion. We're up at the top of a butte, a really nice view. But it's time for me to head west, and Jason's gonna head east. And so, yeah.
Nice evening, kind of hanging out by the fire, and
Yeah.
you know, fun little morning exploring, and just man, what a gorgeous view up here, huh?
Perfect, and just a beautiful day on top of that.
Yeah. All right, man.
Great.
Well,
Good
thanks
to see ya.
Till next one.
Yeah, till the next one. Yeah.
All right.
From here, I'll make my way west until I hit the highway, and after an incredible week exploring the Oregon backcountry, it's time to air up and head home. The Eastern Oregon series has finally come to a close, but there are more adventures yet to come. I'll be catching up with Dylan, founder of Public Lands United Cleanup, for an update on how his mission has gone for the past year. We'll do some cleanup, of course, with the whole crew of volunteers and find out what it's been like being solely devoted to removing trash from our public lands. Colin will take the wheel and tackle the roughest, most primitive road he's ever driven.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, passenger. Yep, good. It's good.
And I'll hit the trail with my friend and fellow YouTuber Edward Shin for some Central Oregon exploring and camping, joined by Lucy, Katie, and of course, Bernie.